So today would be officially day number 9. Um, I don't know. I guess you can say the reason I'm being the way I am is because I don't know if you're ever gonna come back to me. And I'm offering you every opportunity to come here and stay with me, but you don't want to, but you say that you're gonna miss me. But it's that you don't want to be babied. And I don't know why you have that stuck in your head that you're gonna be babied, but I don't know. I wish you didn't. I wish you would just come back and just be with me. Sometimes I just think you do these things to yourself. But let me tell you about my day. Today, we woke up like around noon. Because, we just did. Best friend's mom cooked us breakfast. We ate. We hung out. Went with him to go get a haircut. Looks weird. Never seen him with such short hair since I don't know when. No, we played ping pong, played pool. Just hung out, had a good time together. So let me tell you another story. This is a story of, we'll tell you one of my stepdad. You know why we don't get along so well. I'll change it up a little bit. Sorry, the dogs are being annoying. So this had to be at least about a year or two ago. Maybe about almost a year and a half, 2 years ago. Or less. A little more than a year. You know, he would only talk to me to bark orders or tell me what to do, and, you know, I never liked that. And I was like, dude, you know, I try to have a conversation with him, and he's like, whatever. And he didn't like that I would call him Sergeant Dipshit or whatever. But I wouldn't say it to him. I said it to my mom. I've said it to him a few times, but he didn't like that. One day we got into an argument over something real dumb. And I was like, yo, whatever. Just got really heated. He was like, get the fuck out. I was like, I was gonna get the fuck out anyways. You know, I got out the house. You know, dudes threatened me, saying, give me the house key. You know, we really got into it. He's never liked me. He's always held grudges against me for stuff that's happened, and I don't even know what half of them are. So that day I left, gave him the house key, filled a duffel bag of clothes, went to work, UPS at 6 o'clock at night, and I had nowhere to go. My dad wasn't there, my grandma wasn't there. I really had nobody. My mom took his side. I think this is the second time I got kicked out. You know, first time was way worse, but I'll tell you that one. So my mom took his side the first time. And this time. But yeah, we got kicked out, and nothing, you know, my mom was telling me to come back. But I couldn't, if I would have seen that guy, we probably would have really got into it. Like, for real, like, fist fight, getting into it. I was kind of mixing up the first story, but let's just say, like, I stayed in my car that night, that was the night I went to my dad's house. I didn't go back home, and I didn't want to. A couple of days later, everything was back to normal. I didn't talk to him, he didn't talk to me. The first time, I got kicked out. I'm just gonna say, because that story was a little longer, and I could tell you some today. I was with Matias, and this was actually last February, right after my car accident. No, I lied. This was before my car accident. This was like in November. Yep. I was at his house. We were at our friend Andrea's house planning our trip to New York, because we've all been best friends since we were in high school. So we were planning the trip we were doing to New York. My mom was like, well, what are you doing planning the trip at this time? I'm like, well, it's the only time we could all meet. It's like, oh, I don't believe you, send me a picture with who you're with. So I was like, Matias, come here. Send a picture of my mom of me and you together on your phone. He sends her a picture. She's like, why do you look high? I was like, what the fuck you talking about, dude? We were literally just hanging out. We had just all gotten together. It's like, dude, we haven't even smoked anything. We really didn't. We just got together for like half hour to pay everything and discuss details, and we left. So there was just someone there, and then they asked me to take them home. So I was like, okay, I guess I could take you home. Well, my mom was calling me, and I didn't see my phone, and she was like, what the fuck, don't you answer? I was like, dude, mom, I didn't hear my phone, like, relax. And one little thing turned into a bigger thing, and that thing turned into something even bigger. She was like, you know what, fuck you, don't come home. I was like, you know what, dude, I don't even want to come home. And pretty much went like 2 months without talking to my mom. And spent 2 days living in my truck. One day at a couch at a friend's house. Or 2 days. Then I went to my dad's house for 2 months. And I wasn't even really a resident. I would literally go there, sleep, wake up at 7 in the morning, leave. Couldn't come back during the day because I didn't have a key. I didn't have anything. He didn't give me a key. He wouldn't give me anything. So when I left, I was gone the whole day. I had to figure out what I'm going to do for my day. Luckily, I used to work for UPS. So I would go to the gym from 7 to 8, 8:30, and then work from 9 to 12 at night. And then, at the time I was in a relationship that wasn't the best for me either. And I would go hang out with her after. And, put myself in difficult situations. And, long story short, I was in a dark place. I didn't know what to do. I felt like all alone, empty, I thought about a lot of things I probably shouldn't have thought about. Did a lot of things I probably shouldn't have done. wanted to run away, go as far away as I could. But I was tired of being treated like a little kid, and I still tell my mom, I'm just tired of being babied. But then I got my life a little more together, and they stopped treating me like a baby, in a sense. The only reason I ever came home is because they didn't want me to go to the Marine Corps. And the only reason I never went, because I needed my high school diploma, which I did not have. Because I had no idea what my little sister put in. Because she's the one who got it for me. And, if I would have never done that, I would have probably never met you. And I don't know. I'm glad I met you. And I hope you can figure out what it is you want. I really do. Because you should see the damage it does to me, wondering if you're gonna come back or not. I really wish you would, but it's a lot on me, emotionally. I really do care about you, and I wouldn't even be here talking to this phone if I didn't. I'm telling you something about my life. And I hope you can see these videos and see that I really do want to be with you, and you can make the right decision. Because someone like me is a once in a lifetime, 1 in a million, someone that would do something like this for you. I doubt a lot of people would even think of doing something like this. So, just wanted to say that if you do decide to leave again, hold on to these videos. Because it's the most you'll see of me. I'm not saying I'm leaving, but just saying I hope you make the right decision with your heart, not your head. And good night.